The Yazidis are a minority people group who were attacked by ISIS in August 2014. Over 5,000 men and elderly were massacred. Over 6,000 women and children were kidnapped and taken into captivity. Families were torn apart as more than 400,000 Yazidis were forced to flee their homes. 8 years later, the Yazidis are still in a healing and rebuilding process and still need much support and resources. This summer, 8 of us from VOH traveled to northern Iraq to work with the Yazidis under Habibi International. With support from all of you at VOH, here are some of the projects we worked on. We held our first official class, Intro to Computer Literacy, at our learning lab with 13 boys from 3 different refugee camps. It was the first time for many of them to even use a laptop. At the end of the course, they took an assessment and received a certificate. We plan to continue creating curriculum for digital skills and continue courses at our learning lab and in the refugee camps. We held carnivals at 2 different camps for about 600 displaced children. The children were so excited that they came 2 hours early to wait to play our simple games. Yazidi volunteers were recruited to man the booths and help with crowd control. Through this, we also had the opportunity to interact more with the Yazidi women and girls and build relationships with them as well. We continued our relational ministries and mentorship through making TikToks for fundraising and our Clean Village initiative. Between all of these projects, we had some time to hang out during travel times on the bus and during meal times and have some meaningful conversations. Before we came home, we stopped by the Netherlands to visit a few Yazidis we previously worked with in Iraq who have claimed asylum and are moving into a new chapter of their lives. We were so happy to see them adjusting and doing well. One of them cried when he saw us because we are the only familiar faces he's been able to see since leaving his family 10 months ago after fleeing from Iraq. Through the Vineyard Association, Grapevine, we were able to connect him with a church contact who will follow up with him. Thank you, church fam, for covering us in prayer while we were gone, and for supporting these projects and for loving the Yazidis and being an extension of God's love in a tangible way for them. Please continue to join us in praying for justice, healing, and restoration for the Yazidis. And would you consider giving regularly to support the Yazidis or even coming on the next trip? We hope this can be a reminder for you to be willing and available for God to work in you even as He works through you.
All I know is Abba.